We are heading to the new house. We're doing a walkthrough, which is basically where you walk through the house to make sure there isn't any move-out damage. As far as we're concerned, we're closing tomorrow at 11:30, which is so great. How do you feel, Alec?
Antsy.
Really?
Yeah. Eager is the better word.
Some of the leaves are not in great shape. We have this beautiful, I think it's called a Hope philodendron plant. Look how huge. Oh my goodness. It literally feels like a forest on this side of the backyard. We've got a little greenhouse right here. You can see the entrance. Sorry, the sun's glaring pretty bad, but this door opens to a tiny little greenhouse, which is the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. We finished. I don't think I should show you this paper, but we got this huge stack of paper signed, and the house is ours.
The house is ours.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the house. We actually went to Home Depot earlier this morning to pick up some paint samples to try to test on the walls. Babe, we are homeowners. Hello. A little sneak peek. I already started putting some paint on the wall to see which color I want. We have got to get rid of this cream color. This is what the kitchen looks like right now. This floor, we are thinking about, what is it called? What's the term?
Demolishing.
No, there's another term. Tearing it out. We're thinking about tearing out this whole floor in the kitchen and putting bigger tile, possibly darker tile, but we're talking about a lighter tile now, just so that we can keep it nice and open feeling and airy. But if you look at the scale of these tiles, I think they're maybe, what, 12 feet or less than that, maybe 10 feet. They're pretty small, which makes the kitchen look really crowded. So we're hoping that a larger scale tile will fit better for this space, because it's a very spacious kitchen eating area. And then we've got a door that comes to the backyard. We also have a formal dining, but we're not actually going to use it as a formal dining, which is right here. Atrium. We're thinking of adding many more plants to this. Probably gonna keep them in their containers, but I'm excited to make this super green. And I think we're gonna get rid of this. I love it, I love it, but I also hate it. Maybe if we just take these little things off, it would look a little better. I don't love the lampshades.
Wait, step back. Ooh, that light hitting from the top.
We're planning on putting a window into this wall right here to add a little bit more of a statement in the living area, and also to bring in a little bit more light. There's a good amount of light already in this room, but I feel like you can never have too much light. We're about to have a guy come by to quote us on how much that would be. It's so echoey in here because there's nothing in this house. We tried out these two shades of white, and I think between the two we like the painter's white. I think it's a little bit more of, there's a little bit more of a warmer yellow. I like the warm, comfy tones. Next is our room. It's a pretty nice sized room. In the bathroom, I have mixed feelings about. I do love the tub, at least for now. It's gonna be a really nice, spacious, ew, that little bug. I feel like this is the perfect tub for giving your little baby a bath, because you can just sit right here bath. And there's a window that goes to the backyard, which is great. There's a separate shower, and then here I am. I am very happy with it for now until we decide to renovate it. I can't believe this is our house.
It feels weird to be leaving it. Like it's not where we live yet.
Yeah, it doesn't quite feel like ours yet. It's so hard to feel productive in this situation when, you know, you're going back and forth with a house. You bought a house, but you can't quite move in yet. So you're trying to do stuff, but like, you can't move stuff in because the walls, all the walls need to be painted. I know Alec is getting the brunt of it, right? We've been here for a few hours now. Look at this little bar. What is this called? What is it? Wet bar? Little wet bar that you can close up like this, right by the formal dining area. Oh, you like
punched my face.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, hey. Doesn't it feel so overwhelming? Like we don't know where to start, but we also like can't go completely.
Not really. I'm just like, let's just start somewhere, you know? So that's how I'm approaching it, and I feel fine.
I need to make a list, and I haven't made the list.
I made the list.
You made a list?
I made the list. I'll share my list with you.
Excuse you?
I'll share my list with you.
Okay. It's a super overwhelming time, but it's also really exciting, and it's something that I want to really like just be grateful for, because it's exciting. This is part of why I wanted to buy a home, is we have been moving so much. Like we just move and move and move, and I just want to be settled somewhere so that things aren't in storage. You know what I'm saying? Like needing bug spray, and I need bug spray, but we don't know where it is. It's in storage somewhere. So it's like, oh, then we just need to buy it. And then we end up having like 6 bottles of bug spray. You know what I'm saying? Like, sweetest thing in the world. Love her. Bought a bunch of stuff from Home Depot.
Man toys is what I call them.
Oh my gosh. All of the things. Oh, and a toilet for the master.
A guy to give me a hand with this.
I can help you.
Are you sure? It's really heavy. I could use it.
Alright, I'm not good at this, but I'll try.
At the house again today, we have like an insurance inspection going on. So this is the powder room right now. It's, you know, not terrible size. I mean, I think it's a good size powder room. And I do actually love how there's molding right here. I want to replace this mirror because this mirror is just not working. I also want to replace the hardware and the faucet because I think this could be a really nice opportunity for a statement. That's a plan. I think it'll be like a low budget plan for us. Coco, what are you doing? I started painting more of the color that we chose, that white, because I wanted to see what it would look like if we left the trim the cream color and then had white walls. I think it'll look kind of cool, like a vintage vibe, but we'll see. And if we absolutely need to paint the trim because it looks terrible, then we'll just have to do that. We are here at Floor and Decor, looking at flooring for the kitchen. I'll show you guys which one we have been considering for a while. This is one that we looked at, like a light color for porcelain tile, but this one is called Uptown Anthracite. And I love just the dark contemporary vibe, and I think here it has a light gray grout, which is probably what we go with. But we're also looking at different vinyl laminate options. So we left Floor and Decor empty-handed. I expected at least to buy something so that we can have it squared away for next week. We have a contractor coming in by the end of next week that's going to do our floor. and we're now between porcelain, tile, and a vinyl or a laminate. Why it's so hard to decide is because eventually we're going to renovate the kitchen, but that won't be for months. At the very least, that will not be for months. And I want to be able to find something, a floor that's going to look obviously ultimately good with the renovation, but still look okay with the current kitchen situation. And that's why it's been hard. And I have so many like different options in my mind where we could do like a white porcelain tile, or we could do like a cream, or we could do a really dark like charcoaly color, or we can go with just normal, you know, wood vinyl. And the place we went to, Floor & Decor, they didn't have what I wanted in stock, and they just didn't have what I wanted in general at first. It's interesting how like they don't have, I don't know.
They've got everything but the thing that you want. You said.
Yeah, they don't even know when it would be available. So this is like some of the inspo for our kitchen. We want to incorporate white cabinets with wood, something like a blonde oak, or maybe just like a really like washed maple, something like that. When it comes to our kitchen, I want it to be really streamlined and clean looking and just easy. And I don't want it to be complicated or overly dramatic, because I know I'm going to get tired of it like really soon if I do that. So I really want to go with something more clean and that will always feel cozy in my eyes and in Alex's eyes too. We're back at Home Depot. Finally going to pick a paint color. We need to just make some moves here. Picking a paint color for Kobe's room. The apricot that we chose is just not having it. These are the colors I'm looking at right now. Which one do you choose? Oh. You want to go neutral? I see. Oh my gosh. This one is called Honey Tea. And Cove and I have a song called Honey and Tea. And she's the honey to my tea. And I think that's really sweet. So I definitely feel like there's some sentiment to this. So this yellow color, the Selene Gold, is coming out way more yellow. It's more of like a golden caramel, but a very like muted tone. Yeah, none of these colors are coming out very accurately on the camera, but these are what I'm going for.